attempt to kidnap Protais Hakiziinfura, a Rwandese refugee, unfolded on Wednesday at Namaiba bus terminal in Old Kampala. According to officials from the Department of Refugees in the office of the Prime Minister, security operatives had laid siege at the bus terminal where the 60-year-old had gone to pick his wife.
His wife, I think, was being followed by some agents who reported the presence of Protais' wife on the bus. And when she arrived at Namaiba bus park and Protais was going to receive her, some two people attempted to arrest him.
The Commissioner for Refugees in the office of the Prime Minister, David Kazungu, says Hakiziinfura has been living in Uganda as a refugee since 2009. Previously, he had served for about 10 years in a Rwandan prison after being convicted for being a sympathizer of the 1994 Rwandan genocide.
If we get convinced that this person falls short of the requirements for refugee status, the due process of law will be invoked and his status can be withdrawn. And even if extradition is required, he can be extradited.
Section 41 of the Refugee Act 2006 requires that a tribunal or country has to request Uganda for the extradition of a refugee on either criminal charges or after conviction by a court of competent jurisdiction of serious criminal offense.
We are working together with Interpol to try to see whether there is a notice, an alert from him, but so far we've not been given any indication that he's on the red alert.
The aborted unlawful extradition of the Rwandan refugees also comes on the heels of allegations that some of the people within the security circles in Uganda have been conniving with their counterparts in Rwanda to give out information on the whereabouts of some of the Rwandan refugees here in Uganda. So the big question that remains, are the over 15,000 refugees from Rwanda who are living in Uganda safe or not?
The refugees are safe. There is an investigation going on that may bring out those issues that you raise about alleged collusion.
One refugee has been killed while others kidnapped in Kampala as hitmen continue to roam the streets hunting down critics of the regime. In 2011, Charles Ingabire, a journalist who was living in Uganda as a political refugee, was gunned down while hanging out at a bar in Kampala. He was the editor of Inyereri News. In 2013, President Kagame's former bodyguard, Lieutenant Joel Mutabazi, was also kidnapped. In November of the same year, another former bodyguard, Private Innocent Kalisa, was also kidnapped. In February this year, Andrew Muhanguzi, a brother to exiled Rwandan journalist John Bosco Gasasira, was kidnapped. In response, Rwandan Ambassador Major General Frank Mugambaje denied any involvement of Rwanda, describing them as baseless. He said Rwanda is law-abiding and referred any queries on the matter to the Ugandan police. Sudhir Byaruhanga, NTV.